Hey, what's up everybody? This is Chicken Possible with Rewards Hunter, back with another Bard's Tale guide. So this is going to be part 16 of the Bard's Tale. If you haven't watched parts 1 through 15, those will be linked in the description as always, so you can get caught up and grab all the achievements that we've previously grabbed. But this is the series where we work on grabbing all the achievements inside of this game and a bunch of Microsoft Rewards points along the way. Now, as you all know, the Achieve More, Earn More and the weeklies are gone inside of the Rewards app, so all of these achievements will count for the Xbox Game Pass daily quest for earning an achievement in a Game Pass game. So I'm going to assume that you're going to break this up over 3 separate days like I am. So we'll be doing the same thing that we did last time around. We're going to be saving after every achievement and making sure that we can come back to it the next day and grab our next daily achievement in the game. So let's pick up where we left off in part 15, and we will just do a quick check on the achievement tracker here. So you should be at 38 out of 51 achievements so far, and the last achievement that we got was the Chapter 5 achievement for finishing the Forest Tower. So let's pick up there and we'll load our saved game. So we should be at the hunting grounds, so we'll start back up there. And of course we're just going to go ahead and start by fast traveling, and we're going to go back to MP_Tomb 2. So just scroll down in the list and get to the M's. We're looking for MP_Tomb 2. And we'll press A to select that and move over there. And we need to talk to a sort of undead Viking guy that's here, and his name is Hrafn. So we're going to go up to him and we're going to press X to inspect him, and then you can just press B, press X to inspect him one more time, press B, and then he should be awake now, so you can press X to speak with Hrafn. And then once you start talking to him, I know we've usually been pressing B to use the sort of positive dialogue options. In this one, we want to be snarky, so we're going to press X every time we talk to him. And we need to kind of taunt him a little bit so that he'll go and fight for us. And he's going to help us earn our first achievement. And we're going to get a song from him. So just keep pressing X every time the dialogue option comes up, and you'll be able to get him interested in fighting for us.
Ah, call yourself a Viking. Are you going to sulk in your little chair, or are you going to do something about your problem?
Don't make Hrafn angry, Bard. Hrafn is a berserker, you know.
I bet you couldn't arm a trowel, berserker.
So after we talk to him the 4th time, then he should be ready to fight now.
Show you what he can do.
And we're going to go into the next area with Hrafn, and there will be a lot of enemies, just more enemies than you can count in here. And they'll come at us in small groups, and we want to just make sure that we're not doing too many of the kills. We want to make sure that Hrafn's doing as many of the kills as possible. He'll have a big hammer that he's going to be swinging, and he'll be doing a pretty good job of getting rid of all the enemies in here. So I'm not going to show the entire time that I fought with Hrafn here, but basically it'll probably take you about 3 or 4 minutes to get all of the kills that he needs. So it'll take about 25 kills, and you'll see a counter at the top of the screen there that says, you know, Hrafn's kills. He has 3 right now. So it'll just take a few minutes, and he'll get up to about 25. And once you get to 25, then you should automatically get a cutscene that will help you to get the Elemental tune, which is our next song that we're going to learn and the next achievement that we're going to get. So he's up at 23 kills right now, and he's at 24, and this is his last one. So once you get that 25th kill with Hrafn, then you should go ahead and be able to just press B a couple of times and go ahead and get that achievement. So there we go, we've got the Elemental Tune achievement for learning the Song of the Elemental, and we're actually going to use the Elemental in the Day 2 achievement here. But first we need to go ahead and save and turn in our achievement for the day. But to save, there's not really a good save spot right here, so let's just go ahead and fast travel over to the hunting ground again, which is at the very bottom of the list, as you all know. It's XM_hunting. And there is an easy save book over here that we've used a bunch of times, so let's just use that again. and that will be our save for day 2. All right, so for day 2, we are going to fast travel again, and we're going to go to MP_Tomb 1 this time. So we went to Tomb 2 yesterday, but we're going to Tomb 1 today.
The bard awoke in a strange,
And then once we get here, we're actually going to
dark
use the elemental
Not
tune that we
realizing
learned
where
and
he
got the
was.
achievement for. So we're going to hit RBBA to get the elemental to spawn in. And he looks like a little fire guy. So again, to spawn him, it's just RBBA. And then if you want to see the mini-map like I do here, then you can just click your right thumbstick a couple of times. We want to head south from this main room, which is in the center. So just start heading south with your elemental, and you should have Roxy following along with you. And we're going to get one more friend down here. We're going to speak with Dolan, and he's actually going to join our little troop temporarily here. So we're all going to travel around in this dungeon together. And now we're going to head north, back up to the central room where we started from here. And then once we get into the central room, we're going to head to the west. There's a doorway that's over here that you can go through. And you may get squished on the way over. There are a lot of different traps and things and enemies in this dungeon, but don't worry too much about them. You should well know that you're invincible at this point. So let's go to the south. Once we head over to this gap here, we're going to start heading south, and you'll see some enemies. The Elemental will fight against some of them, and Dolan will fight against some, and Roxy will fight against some, but just keep walking south, and we're going to press X to inspect the abandoned camp down here. And we're going to get an item called the Ravenstone, which we need for our playthrough. So once you've got the Ravenstone, that is not a token per se, but it is something that we need for this playthrough. So once you've got the Ravenstone, we're going to start heading back up north, and now we are actually going to get a token up here. So just keep heading north, sort of northwest at this point. So walk around this little gap in the floor here, and then we'll keep heading north. And there's a chest up at the far northwest of the map here, and we're going to get the 10th token that we've been looking for. And this is actually going to get us another achievement. So press X to go through that doorway when you come to the door. And we'll go in here and we'll open this chest. So this will contain the golden coronet. So this should be your 10th token if you've been following along with me the whole time and have been able to get all of the different tokens. So you'll get the token collection achievement right there. If you are missing some of the tokens, we're going to have 3 extra tokens that I'll show you at the very end of this playthrough. So you will be able to get all of the achievements. But if you have been able to follow along successfully, then that should be your 10th one, and you should get your day 2 achievement right there. So just be sure you save, and where I'm going to recommend saving is back in the main room where we started. So we're going to head south and then head back east into this main room where we started from today, and we're just going to save right there at the book that is in that central room, because we're actually going to need to finish up this dungeon area for the day 3 achievement. So we'll just work our way around and head to the blue dot here and press X to save at the book. Alright, so that's our achievement for day 2, getting the 10th token. So for the 3rd day, we're going to continue on in this dungeon a little bit, and we're going to head to the east out of the main room here. We haven't been over to this side yet. Press X to open the door there, and we'll keep heading east. And you'll see more enemies and more traps and things as you go through here. But the main thing to focus on is just heading east at this point, and then we are going to head north at this fork. And then just keep heading north. You'll see a lot of little offshoots to the left and the right as you head up north here, but just keep heading as north as you can in this area. Take a little right there. And then when you get to the end of the path and you can't go any further, then you'll start heading to the left, the west. And you should start to see, if you're looking at the mini-map like I am, you should start to see that golden quest marker over to the west. That is where we want to head to, and we're going to get our 11th token actually over there. So I did fight some of these enemies here just because I got tired of them fighting against my friends and against Roxy, but you don't have to necessarily destroy all these enemies. So we'll just keep heading northwest, and we're getting very close to that quest marker. So here we go. So as soon as we get here, we can just start pressing B and get out of the dialogue and the cutscenes here, and you should get the Badge of Wind here. So this is token number 11. You can press B on the dialogue option there. So there's the Badge of the Wind. That is token 11.
Boring. Move along.
And now we're going to go ahead and fast travel and get our third achievement. So after you've got that token, just fast travel to GR_Dungeon 1. GR_Dungeon 1. And this is going to be another easy one. As soon as we get here, we're going to get the Chapter 9 achievement. So that is our achievement for day 3, and that is where we are going to wrap it up for today. So there's no save book right here, so of course we're just going to use our old favorite place. We're going to go to the hunting grounds. So let's fast travel and go to XM_hunting again. So once you're at the hunting grounds, you can just save as always, and that will be where we will pick up in part 17. All right, so that is it for part 16 of the Bard's Tale. So just don't forget every day when you get those to go ahead and hop over to the Game Pass app, turn in your quests, and grab those 50 points for each day. I should be back in 2 weeks with another Bard's Tale guide. I'll have another Achievement of the Week guide coming out next week, and tomorrow is Tuesday, so we'll have a new quest guide coming out for the Game Pass quest that gets released tomorrow. And yeah, I will look forward to seeing you all in those future guides. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you found that video helpful, please be sure to click the subscribe button here on YouTube and hit the bell for notifications. You can also find some helpful links in the description if you want to stay connected. Stay tuned for more Microsoft rewards and achievement guides, and I'll see you in the next one.